Hey, good morning. We're at Pacific City this morning. It's our first trip out in the salt. Today we're going to be crabbing. Let's get out there and have some fun. The ocean is perfect. Look at those swells. Not much going on. So we're out on the water. We finally made it through the surf. It was a little squirrely. We just had to time the waves just right in order to get out. But this is definitely more of a surfing day. From a condition standpoint, you can see the swells are pretty darn big. But we got through it. So where we're going is we're heading to the southeast side of the Haystack Rock here. We're gonna drop our crab traps in about 40 to 50 feet of water. We're looking for a sandy, flat bottom where the traps can lay flat. I've got a couple of spots on the GPS here on the fish finder that I like to drop my crab pots. Time of year we could get a full limit in one pull, which would be awesome. Pretty cool. The pelicans are flying around right now. There must be a lot of bait in the water, so maybe I should have brought my salmon gear, but oh well. We're gonna get some big rockfish and lingcod and cabezon today, and we'll get out of here before the surf gets too crazy. So I want you guys to see how I have my crab trap secured to the front of the kayak. Basically, I put a couple of nylon pad eyes up near the front hatch, and I've got a couple of tie down straps with some carabiners securing it to the side. So this way when I stop, I can lean forward in the kayak, unhook those carabiners, and away we go. I want you to also to notice how nice I've got the rope coiled and tied with a rod tie down strap. That way it keeps the line tangle free, because if you get a tangle out here, it's a huge pain in the neck and a huge time waster to get your traps in the water. So make sure you prepare right. It'll make your deploy easier. Okay, so we're in our crabbing spot. 48 feet of water, relatively flat bottom. There's a lot of other crab buoys out here, so I know I'm in a good spot. But we're gonna get ready to deploy the crab trap. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it safely without falling in the water. All right, so now we got our crab trap unlatched. I'm gonna open up the hatch here. We're gonna take out our buoys and our line and get it all out of there. One thing you'll see is I've got my crab line weight sitting here. So what I want to do, and I'm going to uncoil this thing. First of all, get it tangle free out of. This is what I'm talking about with the tangles. Okay, so first of all, get everything out of the trap. Secure the door, nice and tight. Now, one thing I'll tell you is, when you're getting ready to take off the buoy line, see I got my hand through it, hand through the line, buoy rope, off, tuck that away. Now the one thing you never want to do is take the line onto the boat. Don't ever cross over on top of you, because if something happens, you roll, you're tangled in line, and you're going to be fish bait. So start with the buoy, you start taking it off, one ring at a time. This way, if something happens and you get a tangle, you can deal with it. Don't just throw it out. Don't throw the crab trap out first. It'll be a mess. As long as you take it up like this, pretty good. No issues, no tangles. Don't worry about it, it's gonna float on the water for now. This looks pretty good. Just make sure you get it all out of there. No knots. I've got 100 feet of rope in here, just in case I'm in some deeper water. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty clear. I'm gonna take off my crab weight because that's gonna go halfway down. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mark my drop spot. I'm gonna lower the crab trap over. Gonna drop it down a little ways here. Line's going out. I'm gonna let it go almost all the way to the bottom. Or I can go all the way to the bottom, that's fine. I'm only at 50 feet. Then when I hit bottom, I'm gonna take my crab line weight, put it in here, and I'll drop this over the side. What that's gonna do is take the rest of my line down to the bottom, so it's not a hazard for any of the other boaters coming through here, because a lot of these guys are gonna get really upset if you got line floating all over the place. So now that we're all set, buoy set, and I got it marked on my GPS here. I don't know what time it is. 6:49. So we're gonna go let these soak for a couple hours. Let's go get some rockfish. Let's go. So we're here to grab our crab trap. Got it marked on the GPS. Took us right to our spot. Well, let's take a look at where we're approaching the crab trap. From the buoy, I always like to pull it from the left side. You can see I've got a nice little handle on there. So when I grab it, I'm not gonna fall out of the boat. All right, so when we're pulling the crab trap, keep the line out of the boat. So you can start pulling just alongside, it's gonna drift, it's no big deal. But as we start pulling, you'll start to feel the heavy weight. Keep your center of gravity right planted, okay? A lot of guys will turn sideways and whatever. You don't need to do that. Just keep your center of gravity centered up. Pull straight up, hand over hand. Let the line go back in the water. Oh. There's our weight. Take that weight off. Now I'm gonna start to feel the trap. It doesn't feel, oh, it feels heavy now. Hopefully there's a couple of Dungeness in there. Now being off weight like this, out of balance, it's gonna wanna pull you over. But don't do it. Keep your center of gravity in the center. I got my buoy here. I see a little color. Oh, there's a beautiful jellyfish in the water. Take some pictures of them. I see a little bit of color. There's something in the trap. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh. Yes. Yeah, we got crabs. Holy moly. I think we got 5 or 6 in here that are legal. Oh, yes. Now I got some comments on my last crab video about why do I put the crabs back in the trap upside down. I don't try to do that. They just end up that way. Holy cow. First of all, these crabs are mean. They want Look at that, doesn't even fit in the whatever you call it, a gauge. Doesn't even fit in the gauge. Oh, mama. Yeah, so, all right, see you jammed in there. Okay, so we're not gonna put the crabs back in the cage upside down. We're gonna put them in this bag. A little goodie bag. This guy does not want to give up. Okay, we got one. This one doesn't even fit in the gauge either. Two. Okay, don't go upside down. I don't want to be offensive. Get in there. Ah. 3. 3 keepers so far. Oh, yes. Come on, let go, sucker. Hey. Okay, I know you want to kill me. Okay, these guys don't want to go down. 3. Four keepers so far. This one I think is a female. Okay. Female. Come on. Another female. This guy might be questionable. Let's see. Come on, dude, let go. Five legals. I think I got one more. This one is for sure legal. Oh, okay. Okay. 6 keepers. Unbelievable. Let's get rid of our crab bait while we're out here. Okay, so now it's time for the buoy. So let's just pull up our rope here like we did, opposite of what we did before. I'm gonna bundle it in nice. I think my buoy might be jacked up in my rudder, but that's okay. All right. Okay. Put the little rod leash around. Now it's nice and clean. Perfect. Put the door back on it. Now we gotta latch this sucker down and we'll be done. Cool. Okay, we're locked and loaded. Let's head in. Let's head in and get ready for our beach landing. I can't believe we got 6 keepers, and they're huge, huge keepers, not just barely, massive. Well, I hope this crabbing video helps you guys out here do crabbing safe. I mean, you can see I'm not very far off ashore. I'm right by the rock here, but this time of year, it's July right now. It's awesome for crabbing. July, August, September, really, really great times to go crabbing. So anyway, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. We got lots more adventures to go on together. I appreciate you joining me. Let's catch you on the next one.